Hello and welcome. This is Dee from Crystal Crafts with Dee. This is the next cross stitch project that I am working on. I have started on it, so I'll show you where I've gotten up to there, but I wanted to sort of jump in and have a bit of a go first before I do my intro on this particular cross stitch. This is an absolutely gorgeous Joy Sunday cross stitch. It is a 14 count stamped. It's called Two Fox and it is 31 centimeters by 31 centimeters. And I absolutely love this background color. I love the foxes. I love the colors that they've used. Absolutely gorgeous. I did unbox this on my channel a little while ago and I thought, nope, it's time to get this one started and see how it turns out. So inside your kit, obviously you get your canvas. This is 14 count. It is quite stiff actually, quite stiff. Joy Sunday, you have your hemmed edges, which I really love. And you can see there's a lot going on. Having said that, there's no confetti. So I'll bring it up a little bit closer. You can easily see where each symbol goes. And you can kind of start there and sort of follow the symbol and off you go, and you can get a decent section done just on that one lot of threads. So I've started just in this corner here and it's going really well. Absolutely love it. Now this has 36 colors in it, so 36 colors is a lot for this size cross stitch. And you can see there the symbols are printed very well. And all up the side as well. They are all full stitches and there are no back stitch. So 36 colors. And it's got your DMC reference underneath those symbols as well. Now with your 36 colors, you're going to get some symbols that might look similar to each other on your canvas. I mean, those squares are pretty tiny, so I don't know how they managed to print those symbols on there, but they do. So at the moment, because I'm doing this section here, I just had there's three symbols together that I had to really concentrate on. So that was this symbol here, the green dot, this green symbol, and the green O. So with them all being they're all in there, I had to pay attention, so no TV watching while I was doing that bit. But I think it's just mainly with those, I'll have to pay attention a bit more. But the rest of these areas look pretty easy to do. So this is a good beginner's project. It's great for those of you who you've done a little bit of cross stitch or you want to start doing cross stitch and you kind of want to get into something that's a little bit more challenging, shall I say, just simply with the number of colors. I think it's well worth it. Coming up really good so far, but yeah, there's a lot going on there. Printed very well, and the threads are really nice and soft and long. So that is the canvas there. I'll just show you on the back how far I've gotten up to it. So that's how far I've gone. And all I've been doing with that is just say that dark color there. I've pulled out 2 strands being 14 count. And then just going as far as, until my threads ran out and then started a new color. So that's kind of how I work. One thing about stamped cross stitch, you can start anywhere you want. So if you want to start with their face, you can start there. If you want to start up here, start there. I love it. When you're doing counted cross stitch, you've got to be a little bit more careful where your spaces are, just to make sure you don't run off the side of your 8 o'clock there. But I tend to sort of start in the bottom corner and then just kind of work my way up. So, and some people will actually start with one color and just do all of that for the whole thing, just to eliminate that color and then pull out another one and do the same. Everyone's different in how we all do this. So that's how I kind of do it. I just kind of go from the bottom. I like to see the design sort of come up as you go along. So that's how far I've gotten. That's looking pretty darn good. So because I had those 3 symbols that were kind of similar in the one section, I did have to cross-reference my chart. That's what it's there for. And it's very easily marked so I can see it very well. Gives you a little thumbnail. And then you've got these beautiful colors here. Let me get him out of the way. So these threads are absolutely gorgeous. I just love the colors. Here we go. Just got these absolutely gorgeous browns and greens. Look how many greens there are. Just going to get some beautiful shading with that background. Nice and long, nice and soft. The other side. Got some more of those absolutely gorgeous browns. Really beautiful colors. It's going to look amazing when it's finished. And that's why I love cross stitch, because you can get all these different shades and it just gives you such a beautiful finish. And then last but not least, you've got these colors here, some more browns. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's just so beautiful and soft. So there you go. That is the next cross stitch project that I will be working on. So I will continue on as I go along, and I will be back with my review and let you know how I went with this, if I had any problems with it or anything like that. So I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing, and I will see you on the other side with my review. Okay, so all finished. There's the cover sheet there, and that is a finished product. I think it turned out absolutely amazing. The shading in this is just gorgeous. The shading in the foxes, I love the background. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, this being a 30 by 30 centimeter project, normally they don't take that long to do, but this one took me 6 months. I did not work on it every day. I actually worked on it a bit, and then I set it aside for a while, just simply because I had to concentrate so much. So it was actually the foxes were fine. It was that background bit which was just a bit more challenging. I actually did the background first, and then I did the foxes, and I worked color by color, because as I was going along with this section here, I was swapping colors all the time and getting confused with the symbols, because there's a lot of symbols in this cross stitch. So I thought, right, I'm just going to do color by color. It's a bit easier to just recognize the same symbol all the way around and eliminate the colors that way, and that worked heaps better. So that turned out amazing. I'll bring it up so you can have a closer look. I have washed this and dried it, and it just looks so beautiful. Absolutely love those colors. I love the eyes, like it just looks so beautiful. So I'll show you the pattern. So just a sort of sample of some of the pattern there. It doesn't look too bad on that chart. But with the symbols, which I've gotten rid of the symbols because I washed it. But anyway, with the symbols, there was just so many colors that were the same. So they had like a circle symbol, but you had a purple, a reddish purple, and a black. And when you've got, I mean, the 14 count squares are pretty darn tiny. So when you print those sort of symbols on there, it had a purple square outline as well. So I was getting all confused. Wait, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? So I had to work closely with the chart while I was doing that. Also, there was like 2 different green symbols, and they were very, very similar on the printed fabric. So I just had to work very closely with the chart, which, you know, that's why they give you the chart. If you have any issues, you just read the chart and off you go. But there were how many colors in that? That is my cat in the background. 36 colors. So 36 colors, that's a lot of symbols that they've got to try and print on there. So, but anyway, I got there in the end, and the result is absolutely amazing. So the leftover threads, get this guy out of the road. Oops, it's all tangled. There we go. So the threads, there was plenty left over on this one here. Threads were really beautiful and soft and really good to work with. Really, really lovely threads. Plenty left over there. And this is the other lot. Plenty there. There was 2 colors, 2 or 3 I think I got kind of close to, and I was a little bit nervous, but there was no problem there. So plenty of leftover threads. Now the main colors for the fox were R and S, those 2. I didn't have a lot left over. I actually was a bit worried. I thought I'd run out of that one, but I had enough. And yeah, there's plenty of that one, so no problem there. I think that's the only 2 that I got close to. Maybe, yep. Yeah, because the others I didn't use a lot of. But anyway, lots of leftover colors on the other ones, no problem at all. And as I said, they're beautiful, beautiful threads to work with. So, bringing up my 2 fox back. How absolutely beautiful is that? I'm going to go ahead and frame this. I'm just getting a cheap frame from Kmart. I think it's like $5. And when I frame my cross stitches, I'm pretty rough with it. I don't do anything fancy. Like I said, I do wash it. I don't iron it. And when it's dry, then I just shove it in the frame and tape it up, and done. I don't do anything fancy to it. So I'm going to go ahead and frame that. Now with the washing of the cross stitch, I will link my video on that. I did a tutorial on how to wash a stamped cross stitch, so I will link that in the description box below. I'd like to thank One Day Saving very much for sending this out to me for review. It was absolutely worth it in the end, spending all that time on this, and just the result is amazing, and I will have a framed project as well. So thank you so much, One Day Saving, and thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye.